Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Keeping It 100. On today's episode with me, as per usual, is the beautiful IJ and the
Hey.
scintillating J.
Hi, Eminika. Hello, people.
Welcome, ladies. Good to have you here again.
Thank
to
you,
have you here
Yetunde.
today.
As we begin today's topic, I know it's going to be a sensitive one, but it has to be said because we keep it 100.
100.
100 all the time.
Yes, so today's topic is patronizing family and friends. Is it compulsory that we should patronize family and friends? Ladies?
Let me start. Well, from my own point of view, I think I won't say compulsory. Compulsory is not the word. I think it's, well, I don't know, for lack of a better word, it's just good manners or good, good
Goodwill.
behavior,
Okay.
goodwill to do so.
I don't know about
I
that,
for
but I'll
one,
let you.
I for one, if a friend reaches out to me and says, okay, they provide this service, they have this product for sale, even if I don't need it, I do. At least once, I'll just patronize, to keep the ball rolling so that friend doesn't hound me with, oh, you've not patronized me or something like that. Even if it's pricey, I'll save up and then at least just once. I feel it's, Oje, what do you think?
I'm with you on that. I'm with IJ on that. I mean, I would, family, friend of a friend sometimes, it's just okay, fine. You provide this service. I need it, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Just that once, I will, patronize you and all of that. Buy it. If it's good, then I'll continue.
Yes.
If I don't need it, then I don't need it. Then I won't buy it after that. But I mean, it will be on record that I patronized you, and I will do word of mouth for you, even if I don't continue buying.
Yes.
That's just me.
Okay. Let me shake it up a bit. Please, my family people that are watching, don't come for me. I always
usual.
beg, I always plead.
As usual.
But my opinion or my point of view is that when it comes to business, family or friends, we have to treat it as business.
Okay.
So, Jay is selling bangles. If Jay were not my friend, ordinarily, would I want bangles? Should be what will drive.
That is the
If
question.
I want bangles, then I would buy from Jay because she's selling anyway.
Okay.
But if I don't want bangles, I'm not compelled to buy from Jay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Jay should not take it to heart. Jay should not say, you have not supported me. I'm going to go into that.
I like that word, support.
You have not supported me. Yeah, you've not bought from me. No, I don't need bangles because you're a businesswoman. It's business.
Okay.
If you're coming to me for emotional support, you're going through something, you want me to talk to you, yes. But Naira and Kobo will be exchanged. I'll dip my hand in my
Coins.
pocket
I see what you mean.
and buy that bangle that I don't need simply because
Jay is selling.
Jay is selling.
I like the word you use, support. It's more of a supporting kind of
That is
thing.
why
That is
I
why
do
I
it.
would do it.
That's
Just
why
to
I would
support
do it.
you.
Just to support.
Support the movement, support the hustle.
There are
they
other
would
ways
say.
to support your friends, don't you think?
There are other ways. Well,
And their
but if the
business.
friend reaches out and says, I have this, I'm selling this, and even if I don't need it, that's just me. Well,
Honestly, for
I
some
will.
weird reasons,
I
you
do,
would think that I
always.
would be the person to say, I don't need it, I don't need it. But for a friend, for a family member to show support, I would do it.
yes.
Just once, so, just once. If it's something that I don't need, but if it's something I need, why not?
You see, it's from that just once that it gets a bit more complicated.
You now expect that
You
you
buy
have to.
from
have to
them
be a
once
return
and
customer.
you don't buy again, and then therein lies the issue of, oh, you don't want to support me again.
Well,
why didn't you buy from me again?
True.
Then if
well,
you ask me that
supporting.
question, I'll tell you the truth that I did it because I was supporting you. I don't need it.
I will
It's
even-
not nice. It's not this.
Yes.
It's not. I'll give you the reasons why I'm not coming back
Even
again.
before buying,
Do you
if I don't
understand?
really need it, like you said, I don't need the bangle Jay is selling, but because, and I'll let you know that I don't need bangles, but let me support you, let me just promote the business, and I would buy one. I
Let me
would
tell you
actually
how
let you
I
know before
support.
making the purchase.
So I have a family member who started a business.
Okay.
I gave her money towards the business.
Okay.
That's my own
Way of support.
yes, of showing support.
Okay.
That's
another
the
angle.
thing she's doing is not my cup of tea. I don't need the product. So if I don't buy the product, she's not going to be entitled to say Yetunde is not supporting me, because she knows she's been supported.
No, that's
right. Now let's flip it.
That's actually very smart if you look at it.
Yes.
She has removed herself from this thing.
Yes, but then
I supported you.
Not all friends reach out to you for support at the beginning.
You don't even know that they are doing it. It's when they are into it.
They started already and they reach out to say.
Very true. So where that is the case, I don't think there should be any emotional disgruntledness.
I agree.
I think that's where the wahala is, right? That sense of entitlement.
Therein lies the matter.
So we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking more about this. IJ said it's self-entitlement that our family and friends feel towards us, especially when it comes to their goods and services. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about whether or not it is mandatory for you as a friend to patronize family and friends when they are providing goods and services. Yes.
So for me, I'd like to think my family and friends know me very well. I don't hide my mouth. If your service is not good, if I buy the first time and you come to me the second time and I say no and you're trying to make a fuss, then I'll tell you. I mean, you asked for it. I'll tell you that, no, sorry, I can't. There are people that are doing it better than you. Maybe I should just, you owe them the truth. At every point in time, you need to tell them the truth. I will support you with my prayers. With my prayers, I will support you, but not with my coins, not anymore.
Basically, from the get-go, if you make it clear, to your point that you're doing this just to support, it's not like you need it. I think that should make them understand that they don't have the right to come back to say, that one you bought, don't you be needing another one? I think they have sense.
Me, I'm even saying if I don't need it, I will not buy it.
Definitely won't even start at all.
I will not buy it.
How you mean to finish.
I will not buy it if I do need it, then I'll buy it. And if I buy it and I enjoy the product or the service, I'll buy it again. But if I don't enjoy it, unlike Jay, I will not tell you. You will just know that I'm not buying.
They will keep hounding you.
And I'll not
buy. They'll keep hounding you.
I'll say no, I'm not buying. I think sometimes you don't have to talk from all sides of our mouths for the message to be loud and clear. I bought from you once, I'm not buying again. You are disturbing, I'm not buying again. You should know.
No, if you ask for feedback, I think you'll get it.
If feedback is solicited, then I'll give it.
You give it.
Let me not lie, I've actually lied to somebody about feedback. I didn't want to hurt the person's feeling. I didn't want. I know.
It's business.
It's somebody
it's
that
business.
the person would not have been able to take my feedback.
But it was a nasty feedback.
It would not have been a good feedback. It was terrible.
No, but you see, in business, business has to be devoid of emotions, honestly.
True.
If somebody is doing something that is done poorly, I think that's where real support comes in. You tell them that this thing is not done properly.
Feedback.
That's why I didn't tell this person.
You supported them with an honest opinion.
Do you know how it feels for you to think that you are the best at this thing? Like, you don't understand. You feel like
can't tell me nothing.
And
you are the problem. It's not
in business, it's not about your feelings. It's about the customer's
feedback.
That's the way it should be, but it's not always the case.
Remember one of our episodes we talked about customers always being.
You know me, I'm very blunt. For me to not tell the person.
You didn't need that drama at all.
Well, I suppose, to stay out of drama, but I feel it was a disservice to the person. Because
that's the way it should be.
True.
You understand your friends. Do you know the ones that can take feedback, that will see it as constructive feedback and even thank you for it. But some will be like, what's it? Only you complain, you must complain.
And every other person.
Exactly.
Which leads me to what I was going to talk about next. So you have a friend you've patronized them and you didn't enjoy the product that you bought or the service that you bought, what do? Do you tell them? Do you just stay away from them like me? When we come back after the break, we'll delve in a bit more. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. So, still on the topic, is it compulsory for us to patronize our family and friends? And Yetunde was saying something. Was it Yetunde or IJ?
That was me.
That
Yes.
was you.
Okay.
So I was asking that, where you then, for J and IJ who support by patronizing, you buy something from me, for instance.
Okay.
You wanted a dress. Maybe I make dresses and I made a dress.
Okay.
And it was not satisfactory to your expectation, and you come to me and, like you said, I'd be like, yeah, IJ, you own too much. I beg, the dress fine, nothing do, I'm your wahala too much. How do you?
That would be the last you ever see me.
But
Because I paid money for that dress. It wasn't free. If you had given me as
now
a free
you agree
sample,
that it's a business.
if you had given me as a free sample, I might just, stylishly tell you. But I paid for it.
No,
To
but remember
support
that I
you.
said I always
Okay.
give feedback. It was just
Yes.
this particular
In fact,
person.
I
I
have
just
one
felt
personal
that
experience.
no.
True story.
Okay.
My wedding day, my cake. You know how you research on your cake, how you want it to be. And I patronized my cousin who has been in the business for a while.
Okay.
And then I don't know, for some weird reason, she was just having a bad day. And my cake
out
was
on your
shiggy.
cake.
Oh God.
She took it out on
She
IJ's.
did-
IJ's
she did
cake
that.
it bore the brunt of the cranky cousin.
She did die, and she blamed it on the traffic, on this. Because I gave her feedback, unsolicited feedback, by the way. I was like, this.
She
is
needed
my
to get that
wedding
feedback.
day. Like, if she was not my older cousin, she'd have gotten a few spanks with the verbal,
Some
lash
verbal
out.
lashing.
Yes, so I gave her that feedback, and
Okay.
she was very apologetic. And
Okay.
that one just further weekend being like,
At least
no,
she took it now.
she
took
did.
it.
She
You
took it,
understand?
but the
Some
deed had
people-
been done. That's the point. So
But
yes,
she apologized. Apologizing, and then did she take it as a real business feedback?
yes, she did.
To
Of
know
course
that,
she did.
okay, next
No,
time.
how do you come back from that? What was she supposed to say?
No,
She
I'm
might
even
have just
saying-
said that. Do you
Did you
bake? Do you know whether it's nice? Other
For
people
my
have been
wedding
saying.
cake.
You
Hey.
know, IJ,
Well,
you've not met some people that
crazy
do not
people, ba?
take constructive criticism. They always see it
Yes.
as a form of attack.
Attack.
And it's not an attack. It's, if you continue doing that, then you're not going to have a lot of customers.
Yes.
Nobody's going to want to work with you.
I
So,
agree. I actually feel that when it comes to business, it's even easier for me to be very honest with my family and friends, because they're your family and they're your friends. And so
Yeah.
whatever feedback you give is from a place of
Love.
support,
Yeah.
friendship, and should not be taken as an attack on you. Really, because if the business is good,
Yeah.
if you're my family member and your business is good, I won't tell you otherwise.
True.
Can I bring a different angle to this
Okay.
discussion? How about the friends or family members that feel like they should never pay full price for your service?
What?
For do you understand?
Who are those? Bad behavior.
Personal encounter, personal story. So I love cooking. You people know I'm always talking about how I like to eat. I also love to cook, and I cook well. I do say so myself.
You do.
So, thank you, my darling. So this friend of mine approached me, wanted me to cook for her. We negotiated price. She didn't really like my price. She felt it was expensive. And so what I did was that I think the week before or something, I had wanted to patronize another food vendor because I just felt like eating somebody else's food. And she
Okay.
sent me her price list, and it was outrageous. I couldn't, patronize her, but I had her price list. So what I did was that I forwarded to that friend of mine, and I said, see what other people are charging
for the same service.
for this same service.
See?
And then she agreed to pay the price. I went ahead, I cooked for her,
Okay.
I delivered it to her. And when it was time for her to pay me, she paid me less than what was agreed.
No, that's not right.
Do you understand? How do
So
you
what
do
was
that?
her reason? Did she give any? What is it that she didn't enjoy the service? Too?
I would no. She
So what
enjoyed
was it?
the service. I don't even want to go into how that
Okay.
issue was resolved, but you know,
Things turned out
just to
ugly.
know, you people know how I am, and I let her have it. Like, come on now. When I went
That's
to
bad behavior.
that market that people like to go to, that one that is very far, when I went, I was sourcing for food. You were not there. I used my petrol. I did everything. Do you understand? How do you do that?
If an agreement has been reached, again, it's business. If you've said
Business.
XYZ is the amount, then XYZ should be paid.
True.
Especially when feedback was given that it's good, she should have paid complete. I feel she was taking advantage of your friendship, and it works both ways. So seller can take advantage of buyer, and buyer can take advantage of seller in this family and friends context.
You're right. You're right.
Because in Jay's own context now, the buyer took advantage of her friendship.
Yes.
So let's keep the conversation balanced. Viewers, go to social media. Which side are you on? Are you a buyer that has been taken advantage of, or are you a seller that has been taken advantage of? Let's know your view. A family, a friend, someone close to you took advantage of you. When it comes to business, let us know, because again, these are our opinions.
These are our opinions.
Experiences, but we love to hear from you. Tell us your own side so that the conversation is rounded, is balanced.
Yes. Yesterday, to your point, some sellers actually do take advantage of family and friends by giving them unfair prices. You know, say something, product X is 5K, 5,000 naira. Because your friend has said they want to support, you now tell them it's 10K, but because of you pay 8K.
Oh yes.
You know, I
People
think that's
do that.
not right. People do.
You said that's not right. That's outright dishonesty. It's fraud. It's fraudulent.
It's in the same vein. This is a bit of a deviation, but it's in the same vein how some sellers don't put price per se.
On social media,
They'll profile the buyer and use what they see to give you prices. In the same way, your family knows your financial capacity. They may sell it to Mr. Lagwaja at 2 naira and come to you and sell it at 5 naira because they know you can afford.
Dear family members, please, that's fraudulent. It's fraudulent. We will set this
from that.
We will set cups on you. No, we won't. We're just joking.
People shouldn't do that. You know, be honest in your dealings. Be transparent. If it's good, we'll come back.
Yes, definitely. I mean, let your product
and if you find
speak
out
for
you've
itself.
done that, do you expect the person to come back? If the buyer finds out that
find out
how much did you buy this and she sold it to me at this price, so how do you expect that person to feel? No.
And please sell a product that is needed and a service that is needed.
But wait, what product
somebody out there
needed?
Somebody out there needs
don't come and be selling
not.
air and think that I'll pay for it because air is free. I will not pay for it. It's free. Sell something that is really needed. Okay, please. And if you're not selling something that is needed, make it wanted. By your packaging, by the way you promote
it's the wisdom.
If
you're not selling something that is needed, make it wanted. Please, those are nuggets.
Yes,
make it wanted. By your packaging, the way you advertise it, and when I'm talking about advertising,
customer service
I don't mean
too.
Exactly. I don't mean all those verbose, grandiose advertising. It could be in the way you even talk to your customers. Like Jay has said, it could be in the pictures that you're taking of this product. Just make it wanted. If it's not needed, make it wanted.
Yes.
So, IJ, will you take us out?
Yes. Okay. You've heard all we've said. We always say these are just our views, our opinions. Please share your own thoughts. We look forward to hearing from you. And like we also say, ladies, always speak it like it is, keep it 100, and always be considerate.